Hey everyone, welcome to today's Untethered Daily with myself, Noah Hammond Terrell. This is the show where I tap into my inner wisdom that I believe we all have access to and download a message of guidance and expansion and growth for myself first and foremost, and then for anyone else who decides to listen in and get value from this stream as well. So welcome. Thanks for dropping likes and loves and sending me the likes and the loves and letting me know that this is valuable for you. I appreciate it. And let's see what's coming through today. What do I most need to hear for my highest good and for the highest good of all other beings involved? I don't know where this is going, but I'm just going to start speaking. So there's a stillness in your heart and a stillness in every moment. And that stillness can be extrapolated out into even the busiest, most extreme scenarios. A good example of this would be the calmness under pressure that a Navy SEAL feels while in a firefight. They've been trained, they've been broken and rebuilt, all so that when the shit hits the fan, so to speak, they're calm. They're connected to that silence that's available in any given moment, to the stillness between moments. Right? It's a common, I think, Buddhist practice or Tibetan Buddhist practice where you look for the moment in between moments, the awareness in between awarenesses, the space between spaces. And in that stillness, you find everything. You find yourself, you find your confidence, you find your ability, you find your love, you find your compassion, you find your empathy. You find the totality of your being. Because the true being that you are is the being that's being in between the moments of perceived being. Right? You're not your senses, you're not what you hear, what you see, what you sense, what you taste, what you touch, smell, feel. Those are parts of your being and parts of your experience. Those are neurons firing in your brain, synapses. Those are messages from your beautiful body vehicle of parts of reality. But that's not who you are. Who you are is much more related to the space between spaces and the moments between moments and the silence that exists in between and within that space. Okay, what else? Getting deep here today. The message is simple. Recognize that no matter what you're experiencing in your outer awareness, whatever you're seeing with your eyes, experiencing with your mind, thinking with your thoughts, all of that, there is always and in all ways a permanent experience of bliss, of consciousness, of love, of empathy, of all these things we've already discussed available to you. And recognize that in any given moment, you're either making the conscious decision or the unconscious decision, stay present to who you truly are, or to get absorbed in the delusion of Maya, the pressure, the fear of this moment. It really is a difference between love and fear. When you're operating from love, that love can permeate into and be a part of any given scenario, regardless of the extremeness of it, regardless of the life or death urgency of it, regardless of perceived injustice of the moment. There is always the capacity to be in a state of love, which could be considered synonymous with that space between spaces that you truly reside in and are much more fully of. Cool. So the action step for today is to notice that space between spaces. If you notice yourself being frantic today, if you notice yourself being hurried today, if you notice yourself feeling rushed under pressure, or if you notice yourself grasping onto moments of happiness, wins, and things to celebrate, in between both of those experiences is an opportunity to experience something deeper and richer and more true to who you really are, where you're really where your power really comes from and the true nature of your being resides. So take moments throughout your day, 2 or 3 at least, to consciously tap into that space between spaces and recognize the energy and the value and the love that's available to you there. Cool. Well, sounds simple enough, I suppose. Give me some likes, give me some hearts if that stream was valuable for you guys. I watch these over later in my day typically and get the download for myself a second time. So I know this is valuable for me, and given that, I hope that it's bringing value and lightness and expansion to all of you, and sending lots of love out there. Have an amazing day. See you again soon with another Untethered Daily. Bye for now, y'all.